So a lot of people want to know, when is it that real estate could start coming down in price, right? A collapse, a crash, whatever you want to call it. Well, it was interesting. In March of 2020, while stocks fell off a cliff, real estate actually hardly moved during that time period. Real estate did not collapse during that time period. Now, with that being said, stocks came back dramatically. The NASDAQ, for instance, moved up about 70% from the March 2020 lows through August of 2020, 70%. That's parabolic. Now, real estate, on the other hand, from about March of 2020 through about August, September of 2020, hardly moved. It appreciated, but a very slow amount. It wasn't until more than 6 months after the March 2020 crash in the stock market that real estate actually started to move in a substantial way through the fall of 2020 and obviously into 2021. And this year, real estate's been red hot. Now, during this year, 2022, the NASDAQ has actually fallen over 15% and countless stocks have actually been devastated over the past 4 months. Meanwhile, over the past 4 months, real estate has stayed red hot, which makes you think, okay, the real estate market lagged by about 5 or 6 months of stock market coming out of the crash. Well, maybe we're in another 5 to 6 month lag, which means the real estate market could be near peak, and within 1 to 2 months, we could actually see a much cool down of the real estate market. I don't know if I would go as far to say crashed. That might have to play out later down the road. But if you're talking about a real slowdown in the real estate market, that could happen sooner rather than later. Never mind the fundamentals, which the fundamentals of real estate are deteriorating fast. Inflation's going crazy, which is taking money out of people's pocket, right? Then on top of that, mortgage rates are skyrocketing up recently and probably are going to continue to skyrocket up. On top of that, real estate homes have never been more unaffordable than we've ever seen at any time point in history. So which means if you add all these pieces together, we could be very likely in a situation where we are near real estate peak, at least in the short term, and we could actually see a major slowdown of the real estate marketing starting in 1 to 2 months. Time will have to tell. I would love to hear your opinion. Make sure you follow this page for more. I talk stocks, I talk real estate all the time on this page. I would love to hear your guys' opinion in that comment section. Do you think this soaring real estate market will continue on and there's no end in sight and we're just going to keep going up? Or do you think a real slowdown is a real possibility here in the short term? I'd love to hear from you guys. As always, don't forget to follow. Thanks for joining me. I'm Jeremy. Peace.